furious storm crashes down upon the ocean, the sky ablaze with lightning as the starlit seagull struggles against towering waves. Amid the turmoil, the crew's frantic arguments are drowned by the storm's deafening roar, their sense of unity splintering. Captain Marrow's eerie laughter cuts through the night as he steers the vessel. Seemingly unaware of his crew's mounting fear dotting the distance, a mysterious island shimmers with a spectral glow, throwing the ship's instruments into disarray. Carried by the wind, cryptic whispers speak of riddles and ancient secrets hidden within the island's enchanted depths. In the heart of the luminous cave, Marrow discovers a floating crystal, glowing with radiant, shifting light. Ancient pirate markings and eerie warnings cover the cavern walls, murmuring tales of peril and long-lost secrets. Unnoticed, a shadowy figure hides in the distance, observing Marrow's every move. Suddenly, a blinding flash engulfs him, hurling him into a spiraling vortex of time. He plunges through a whirlwind of clocks, dinosaurs, and ancient pyramids. Visions of his past flee by, each memory a fleeting echo. Scenes from possible futures follow, each glimpse a haunting reflection of what may come. Marrow crashes down from the sky, landing with a jolt in the center of a high-tech city park. He grips a radiant shard tightly as robotic pigeons peck inquisitively at his boots. A holographic display flickers on, greeting him with the message, "Welcome to Tomorrowtown." Within the gleaming metropolis, Stingbolt, masked and determined, comes to Marrow's aid, navigating him through the neon-lit streets dot as they move forward. Stingbolt's cutting-edge gadgets spark and glitch, reacting unpredictably to the mysterious power of Marrow's magical shard. Amid the commotion, a procession of dancing robots march forward, and I barely managed to sidestep them. They continue their rhythmic performance, unaware of the glitching devices and the city's creeping disorder. Valorwing stands proud, glowing with golden brilliance, a symbol of courage and resilience. Tekfur is surrounded by holographic displays, a genius weaving technology into reality. Storma crackles with electric energy, a tempest of power barely contained. And Nightless is cloaked in shadows, a master of stealth and unseen force. Marrow attempts to imitate the heroes, but mayhem breaks out when he accidentally sets off the fire alarm. The training arena thrums with dynamic energy as he and Valorwing engage in a lively duel. Valorwing's mighty wings launch gear across the room, turning the session into a whirlwind of flying debris. Relying on his pirate instincts, Marrow employs crafty tricks to stay a step ahead of his formidable challenger. He weaves through the assault with seasoned agility, narrowly avoiding each crushing strike. Marrow strains, face tight with effort, as she tries to lift Storma's glowing hammer. Lightning arcs light up the room, each flash revealing her fierce determination. Struggling, Marrow? Maybe try more protein. Storma taunts, voice crackling. In the charged air, Marrow stays silent, eyes locked on the hammer as she fights its immense weight. He shifts stance, tightens her grip, but it won't budge. Unseen, the hammer gives a faint tremble, a subtle shiver along its handle. Chronomide studies the shard with growing concern, the air thick with the whispers of ancient secrets. Time scrolls float around him, their parchment glowing with faint light, whispering forgotten tales. Marrow tries to steal a glance at a forbiddance scroll, curiosity burning in his eyes. The scroll bites Marrow's finger, leaving a small red mark as a warning. A shard casts light onto a star map, unveiling time portals and distant worlds. Each portal reveals a different era, a window into the past or future. One flickers, exposing a shadowy villain silently watching the heroes. A swirling portal rips through the sky, hurling the Guardians into a Wild West timeline. Marrow's hat is whipped away by the wind, Vanishing into the desert dot, it lands perfectly on a passing tumbleweed, rolling off as part of the landscape. Portal sputters once more and spits out a rubber chicken, which bounces comically across the dusty ground. In the dusty saloon, two figures stand poised, sunlight casting long shadows across the floor. Stingbolt faces his doppelganger, their spurs gleaming ominously in the dim light. A strange dance begins, each cowboy trying to outdo the other with increasingly ridiculous tricks. The air crackles with tension as their duel escalates, defying the very laws of physics. A steam train roars through the desert, kicking up clouds of sand and dust in its wake. On the train's roof, Marrow and Nightless battle fiercely against a gang of robotic bandits. Sparks fly as metal crashes against metal in a brutal clash. Marrow shouts over the train's thunder. Time for a distraction. Nightless grunts mid-fight. I'm making decoys, just keep them occupied. In the heart of the canyon, Marrow discovers a golden horseshoe. Its glow hinting at hidden power. It emits a soft inner light, pulsing with temporal energy, a beacon in the rugged terrain. The horseshoe rises, spinning slowly, an ethereal guide, leading Marrow toward a hidden cave. The concealed entrance looms ahead, promising untold secrets and perilous adventures. The Guardians arrive in a glowing desert where a grand pyramid towers before them, adorned with ancient symbols. Beneath their feet, the sand shifts, briefly forming mysterious patterns. A nearby Sphinx statue gives Marrow a subtle wink. Nightless and Marrow stand before a stone wall, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of floating runes. The symbols shimmer and shift, an unsolvable riddle etched in light. Marrow scratches his chin, a mischievous glint in his eyes as he glances at Nightless. Why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating? Because they have nobody to go with. He bursts into laughter, his voice echoing through the ancient chamber. Nightless chuckles too, her laughter blending with Marrow's joyful outburst. As their laughter fills the room, the runes begin to rearrange, forming a clear, readable pattern. Nightless's eyes widen with realization. Laughter, that's the key. Deep within the pyramid, Storma summons thunder, her power clashing against golden-armored mummies. The mummies, jolted by the storm's rhythm, begin an eerie, synchronized dance. Marrow bursts onto the scene, transforming the deadly battle into a whimsical musical and disrupting their routine. The mummies keep dancing, now with a slapstick flair, as Marrow leads the chaotic musical number. The team discovers a hidden tunnel behind a wall, their flashlights cutting through the darkness. Inside, the passage twists into a maze of optical illusions and shifting walls, challenging their perception. Marrow's parrot, tucked in his coat, becomes their unexpected guide. Its squawks echo through the tunnel, leading them down the right path. Varnix conjures a hall of mirrors, trapping Marrow. Brow furrowed, surveys the maze of reflections. With a roar, he smashes a mirror, making the illusion flicker and collapse. Each shard reveals a swirling glimpse of a possible future. My reflection winks, exposing the truth behind it all. The heroes in a labyrinth of illusions. Hover cars streak through the futuristic night, a blur of light and speed. Laser pirates chase the Guardians, their intent slicing through the neon. Marrow struggles with the controls as the hovercar spirals wildly. Tech Floor hacks a towering billboard, casting a digital mirage into the sky. A realistic tunnel illusion appears, a false beacon in the chaos of the chase dock inside the digital fortress. A stealth team moves with precision through winding paths. A glitch erupts, turning their suits into a burst of color, risking exposure. They react instantly, mimicking a security hologram's movements in perfect sync. Their coordinated motion becomes camouflage, merging them into the digital world. In the puzzle chamber, they dodge electric traps while navigating intricate challenges. Each trap reflects a different era, testing both skill and knowledge. Marrow steps forward, eyes sharp with recognition. I know this. It's a riddle from the scroll. At the heart of the Sky Rift, Marrow and Dreadshade face off on a crumbling platform. Marrow dodges a near-fatal strike as the structure groans beneath him. Dreadshade laughs, certain of his victory. Marrow's eyes narrow, defiance flaring within. Platform spins, wind screaming through the chasm, testing their balance. Dreadshade's gaze gleams. I know the crystal's origin, Marrow. Their battle escalates, each move risking a fall into the abyss. As the platform tilts, both fighters struggle to stay upright. Dreadshade lunges, fast and ruthless. Marrow parries, steel clashing together with void. The wind howls louder, as if the sky itself joins the fight. Dreadshade presses on, his voice laced with battle. Stormy summons lightning, channeling its power into Marrow's sword. He drives the blade into the corrupted. Crystal as the air crackles with tension. The crystal shatters in a blinding burst of light and energy. A rainbow storm comes, painting the sky in vivid color. The heroes are hurled into the air, swept up in the storm's wild embrace. In the vastness of space, Chronomine floats, ready to seal the time rift. With a surge of cosmic magic, he closes it, the rift pulsing as it tries to drag the heroes into its chaos. They link hands, forming a chain of resolve, standing firm against the growing pull. Anchored by unity, they resist until the rift collapses with a final, harmonious chime. Peace returns to space. The Guardians bid farewell to Marrow as his ship prepares to depart. Each offers him a unique token of friendship. His vessel sails through starry skies, passing constellations that mirror their faces. Marrow awakens aboard his ship at dawn, the sky blazing with color. He wonders if it was all just a dream. The crew returns to their routines, laughter echoing around him. Marrow finds sand in his boots and a futuristic coin in his pocket. In the dimly lit cabin, a crew member discovers a glowing crystal shard. It hums with a haunting melody. The shard pulses, a silent promise of what lies ahead as he touches it. A vision floods his mind. The Guardians are coming from another world. Their distant greeting shines like hope itself. Some bonds transcend all dimensions, deep in the vault. Another crystal flickers with light. Eerie shadows dance across the walls. A strange laughter echoes, whispering secrets not yet told. Then, from the darkness, a figure steps forward in his hand. A map etched on its surface, the unmistakable face of Captain Marrow.